Driving in a fast car, trying to get somewhere. Don't know where I'm going, but I gotta get there.
A veces me siento perdido, inquieto, solo y confundido. Entonces me ato a las estrellas y al mundo entero le doy vuelta.
I'm singing for somebody like you, sorta like me, baby.
Yo canto para alguien como tú, con la oreja negra.
Oh, 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 oh.
Na, 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 na.
Language, as defined by Google, is a method of human communication, either spoken or written, consisting of the use of words in a structured and conventional way. But what Google does not include is that language is a sense of one's culture and identity. As a Mexican American, I speak both English and Spanish, but that was not always the case. Growing up in a household with parents that only spoke Spanish and very little English, it will not surprise you to know that my first words were mama and papa.
I'm singing for somebody like you.
What about you?
I'm singing for someone like you.
Tú dime a quién le cantas, 'cause there's something about you
There speaks to my heart, speaks to my soul.
I'm singing for someone sort of like you.
Yo canto para alguien, someone like you, someone like me.
Solo como tú, oh, my sister. Todo el mundo va buscando ese lugar, looking for paradise.
On the first day of school, way back in September of 2000, was when I started kindergarten. It would also be my first and only year a part of ESL, English as a Second Language, which would help me perfect my English. My everyday consisted of being taken out of class to learn my ABCs and my 1, 2, 3s. I was only a kindergartner who did not understand the complexity of language and how it defines you. But after years of attending school and learning more about my culture was when I began to realize and fully understand what language is.
Put your faith in what you most believe in. Two worlds, one family. Trust your heart, let fate decide to guide these lives we see.
The perfect language does not exist. I speak English, but not the English from England. And I speak Spanish, but not the Spanish from Spain. I speak both languages, but as artist and author of Manifesto Oswald de Andrade would say, I have anthropophagia, my Spanish and English. I have made it my own. Every individual and every country that speaks Spanish have strived away from the Spain Spanish and have anthropophagia it, interpreting it, adding new words here and there, and have adapted it to their culture, making it unique and one of a kind. Similarly, English has changed throughout the years from country to country. However, in the case of the United States, it varies within its border from state to state. Of the many road trips that I have taken south to Mexico, I have noticed not only the change in accents, but also how the language changes. Words that have one meaning here in the state of New York might not have the same meaning or simply does not exist in some states like Tennessee or West Virginia, and it's vice versa. The idea of the perfect language does not exist, because if that were the case, then there will only be one universal language that we would all speak.
Esta cumbia conmigo.
Mi español no es el mismo que tu español, and my English is not the same as your English. That is what makes me, me, and you, you. Mi español brings with it the culture of Mexico. It's cumbias, rancheras, tamales, soccer, and a strong sense of family. Just as my English brings with it the culture of America, the beats of hip-hop, rock, cheeseburgers, pizza, Starbucks, and a strong sense of nationalism when singing along to Oh Say Can You See. So indeed it is a fact that I speak 2 languages, and it might be different from others around me. But that only shows the creative and distinct ways in which the language has been taught, as well as the cultural identity that comes along. Today, I have come to realize how privileged I am for not being the typical capital society thinks of. White, Anglo-Saxon, English, monolingual, or a male. I can proudly embrace the idea that I am a bilingual Mexican-American female a quien no le importa lo que la sociedad piensa de no ser como ellos, típicos y simples.
3, 4.